Okay, first and foremost, right now I have to say I have nothing against the English, but please teach your kids not to yell and scream into the microphone. I mean, this really applies to everybody. Teach your kids not to yell and scream into the microphone, please, for the love of God. I mean, I didn't mute it here because I was pretty interested to listen to these kids' train of thought here. Basically, they just want to go for massive amounts of kills without actually ever getting any points. Me, I think I won like 5 kills and got like 5,000 points. So I'm kind of like the silent hero in all of this because everybody in this room sucked. I believe I connected to like someone in Britain or England or something. I mean, I don't really know why that happens. It just did for some odd reason. So here I am in England apparently, and I decide I'm going to try to go as stealthy as possible and stay away from these kids as much as I can. However, they start following me. Yeah, how am I supposed to stay away from kids that start following me to take my kills? Really, just learn how to play, man. Okay, first and foremost here, I decide to just rush my enemy and, well, not rush them entirely, but just rush and harass them a little bit, to see if they'll mess up. If you don't know, this is Manhunt. Manhunt is a kind of team deathmatch type of game, and I've explained this a million times. This game is kind of old, so you really should know what team deathmatch is. If I have to explain it, then please take a time machine back to about 20 years ago and play a game that actually has team deathmatch. Anyway, this group right here is fairly obvious. I use my charge ability because charge is just awesome for taking the guesswork out of finding out who's in our group. However, there is one more person in here, and I don't really know who it is. I thought it was that guy there because he looked kind of funny walking around in weird circles. But it wasn't one of them, and we thinned them down a little bit, just enough to take the guesswork out there. So I see that there's a guy right here, and I was about to try to go for him, but I was going to lure him into a type of acrobatic kill. However, he lagged out and somehow closed the gates from about a mile away. Don't really know how that happened, but I'll take it, I guess. So he's definitely lagging. I'm definitely connected to Britain or something. I can tell that my targets are above me on the roofs. They're not getting any points for being on the roofs because they're terrible and not blending. And I noticed that my entire team is chasing this one guy, so I decided to kind of move on to the next guy. This guy I really should have cut off, but I decided to let him go so that my team could keep chasing him while I go and look for other people. Sadly enough, somebody got him. So I can tell that everyone's going to go for that guy down there, so I'm going to go in and follow and see if I can get them to attack my team. Therefore, I can get the kill and... Shut up, please. Shut up, please. I'm trying to talk, damn it. So there's my target right there. I unlock him because, well, I thought maybe, you know, my team will not go after him, but, you know, they did anyway. And I was very displeased about this. Anyway, if you don't know what my character is, it is a courtesan, or what I like to call disease-ridden hookers, or prostitutes, whichever you're more comfortable with. And I definitely did not pick this. I mean, it was definitely one of the 11-year-old kids you're hearing right now. They picked the courtesan, the disease-ridden prostitutes. So I decided to hide in this group for a minute to see if I can kind of gather my thoughts and kind of think about what I'm going to do. But my team is really, really loud. Won't shut up. I can definitely see that there's someone there. It's a guy right here on the bench. I decided to use my disguise to see if I can get a hidden bonus, in which I did. Got a nice 600 point kill here. That's... Please shut up. Stupid... No! Shut up, you stupid British kids! Shut up. Okay. So, I can see that my opponents are all kind of bunched up into this little corner here. About 3 of them. And I really have to speak kind of loudly to listen to my own voice over these damn British kids, because I forgot to turn down the volume. And, well, I can see that there are 2 more people in that group somewhere, and I have my charge up. I don't know if I actually charge. Nope. I definitely wasted my charge. I really should have went for the regular kill. Please stop talking. Please stop talking. There we go. Okay. Stop talking. Alright, whatever. Anyway, the doctors here think they're all high and mighty in their mighty blend group or whatever, but I am rather good at picking people out from around corners like that guy, but don't know what the hell he was thinking. I guess he thought, I'll punch this one guy in the face while 3 other people attack me. Sure, why not? Give us 3 points. Point feeders. So I can see that I have another target right up ahead of me, and my whole team, being complete noobs that they are, run full chase ahead of them, or to them rather, and well, they catch a nice fist full of, or face full of fist, I mean, got that backwards. So I can see that there's another target in that group in there, but I'm not going to go up there without a disguise on. Yes. So this group is so terrible that they're actually killing each other's poison targets, yeah. Call your poison targets out, you morons. And get out of my way, too. So Beard Action Beard, as I'm going to steal from Squiddish, is no longer here, and I decide that this might be a Templar, but it isn't. I am about 200 points ahead of the next guy, who has about 1 more kill than I do, and is not one of the British kids. At least I don't think, anyway. It could be muted or whatever. So the doctors are after us now, rather them, because they only killed me like once. Terrible, terrible people. So this is my double defense set here, which I use for just about everything that requires me to stun and punch people in the face. Yep. Alright, so my team here loves to use morph for some odd reason, and I just frown upon morph and all that it stands for, because it makes you one giant target. Yeah. I wonder where the courtesans are. I wonder if they're in this group of courtesans. So I realize that they've used this morph ability on this group, so I decide I'm not going to hide in it because that is way too obvious for me. So I move on, kind of denying my team points for how stupid they are, and I decide to kind of move up a little bit to see if I can punch somebody in the face. And I can see that doctor over there glowing like a Christmas tree, and I decide I'm going to book it all the way to the other end of the map to try to get away from my team and maybe hide and, you know, get a few points. I decide to run over here and sit on the bench. Rather, get magnetically sucked onto the bench. So, I'm on the bench here, kind of going nervous here, and I can see this guy just running around like a madman. Not sure why I'm not in a chase with that guy. So I can see him running around like a madman. I'm about to run up and punch him in the face, but he manages to run away. So I figure, you know what, I'm exposed enough, I'm just gonna run the hell over to the other side of the map and try to blend in a little bit. Now you can see I have 2 people in a blend group here next to me, and suddenly I don't. I can see that somebody has killed a disease-ridden hooker up ahead of me, well, aka my team, that is. So I decide this is probably a danger zone. I'm going to move on, running by 3 doctors who I don't really know if they were actual NPCs or not, so I just kind of run through them. Nobody in this blend group here, which is my favorite blend group, so I decide to just kind of hide over here in the middle of, you know, the open. Because that's the best way to hide. So I can hear whispers now, and no, I'm not going crazy, as I say in every video. This is actually the game's way of telling you that there's someone nearby, and face punch. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That guy had just random letters for names, so I decided to move on from here. I'm still hearing whispers and kind of scaring me a little bit, so I am constantly kind of looking over my shoulder until these doctors, man, those masks must blind them so much that it makes it easy to punch them in the face. And Captain Face Puncharelli would actually be very proud of me at this point, because, you know, we all know he's the master of punching you in the face. Like, you might not believe he's the master of punching you in the face until you get punched in the face by Captain Puncharelli. Now, this particular hooker has no real name. Or rather, I can't really think of one for her. So, I am gonna call her just Disease-Ridden Hooker for now. And yes, if you don't believe me, that's what a courtesan is. They're pretty much prostitutes. rather high-class prostitutes, but you know, they're prostitutes nonetheless. So I'm hiding in this group here because I really don't want to hide with my team because of, you know, how terrible they are. They don't know how to stun lock or anything, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk around in this group. Going to go hide in here. He's telling me not to hide in this group for some reason. So, you know, I stayed in here for a little while. I'm hearing whispers all around me, so I decide I'm going to sit here and wait for somebody to come up and kill my partner so I can punch him in the face. Until that is, they use morph again and it forces me out of the group. Very paranoid, I get the hell out of there. Standing right next to Captain Facepuncherelli. He is not part of this battle for once. That doctor seemingly appeared out of nowhere, and then I punched him so hard he actually went through the wall and started going crazy. Oddly enough. His face went through the wall. That's how hard I punched that guy. So I can see that this doctor here, who was kind of derping, decides to kind of attack me, but gets a face full of fist instead. And then I get killed for 1,060 points. Well, 50 points. That's not cool. That was my first death this whole game. My first death. And it was for 1,000 something points. So I call BS in that one. BS rather. So I'm here, spawned again, about 20 seconds left on the clock. 22 seconds that is. And you know, I decide I'm just gonna hide around in this group here and just walk a little bit. Could definitely not hear anybody this time. Sorry kid, I can't hear you. You're too busy being obvious in that freaking group of courtesans. Anyway, that's it, and thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Later.
I don't want challenge. What's the challenge again? Okay, now you can do